So without further ado, awesome listeners, allow me to introduce you to Christian hip hop recording artist Keya Smith. What's up? So glad you're in the building with us tonight. And who do you have with us?
I have my sister Londa with us.
Okay, Londa, thank you for joining us. Awesome family is official. You know I get excited every time we link up, right?
Hey,
it's a lituation.
It's a lituation. I like that.
So again, welcome to Awesome Radio. You and Londa, I'm so glad to have you here. Tell
Grateful
our awesome
to be
listeners a little bit about yourself and actually how you got into ministry.
Well, actually, I've been doing music for years. Gave my life to Christ about 7 years ago. And I had a friend of mine that knew me from back in the days when we was in the street. What up, Corey?
Oh, you're talking about Corey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who doesn't know Corey? We went to school together.
Right. And he was like, "Yo, kid, now I know you was going hard in the streets when you was on that side. Now you living for Christ. Now I know you gonna give it to Christ." And I was like, "Well, I had kind of stopped for a minute because I felt like at one time that maybe that wasn't for me, But I prayed about it. The Lord, He said, "Hey, I want you to write." So
yeah.
Here I am. Glory to the
Father.
Father. Started writing.
So, 11 million views. This isn't, before we get to that, this isn't your first time taking on a challenge. Because last year you did the So Gone Challenge. And that went viral, which you took your career to new heights.
Glory to the Father.
Yeah. So, out of all the challenges, you chose some of the challenges that people could, grasp onto. Like, other than that, out of all the songs you can choose remix, why did you choose specifically to go that Yellow Challenge?
Actually, a young lady, beautiful little girl, and I can't even remember her name, but I remember her godmother's name is Kitty, and she came up to me in church, and she remembered that I had did the So Gone Challenge, and she was like, "Would you do the Bodak Yellow Challenge?" And I was like, I didn't even know about it, actually. So, when they say the Father used the mouth to bathe, man, listen, you know what I mean? And she came up to me, and that's exactly how I found out about it. I prayed about it, and the Lord put in my spirit, like, yo, holla at your sister.
I was just about to bring Londa in. I was like, Londa, then she had to pull your arm to bring you onto that because you killed it too now.
Usually, because it's just me and Keya. Okay. Anytime she say, "Londa, I need for you to do something," I'm just ready. So when she came to my house at night and she said, "Londa, do you want to do the Bodak Yellow Challenge?" And I was like, "Keya, now if I write this rhyme, are we gonna really do it?" Yeah. Because we do a lot. She do so much, and sometimes I might write something that she might be busy, and so we might, put it on the background. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe she.
Yeah.
But then I went home and I wrote it, and when I was at work, because I wrote it at work when the next day, and when I called her the next day, when I wrote it, I was like, "Keya, I'm ready. I got my, my verse." I was like, "You ready?" She was like, "What? I ain't even wrote my verse yet." She's like, I got the.
Y'all see how she threw me under the bus like that?
So I was like, well, I'm ready, and I was like, I said, and the crazy thing, I said, I remember it because usually I gotta practice to learn it. Totally. And it was like God put it right in me, and I remembered it from like when I wrote it, and I was like
that's when you know you meant to be
right.
When she heard it right, I said, "Yeah, I don't know if I know it real good, but I'm gonna rap it for you." And when I rapped it for her, she was like, "Mom, they gave me goosebumps."
Wow. Man, I'm talking about goosebumps all over. I said, glory to the Father.
I know your mom is excited just to have two siblings working together and do something awesome, especially working in ministry. It's a trying time there because we have so many young women that are straying away, from ministry because maybe coming from a broken situation. And even in the church, you can get broken too by people who may not even, care about your situation. They more so about, what they got going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important in ministry, make sure that you can cater to everybody with their situation.
That's right. Shout out to my mom too, man. That was my mom in the video too. Right. And so a lot of people be like, "Hey man, she kind of looked like y'all." Yeah, that was our mom in there. Man.
Awesome.
So shout out to my mom, Duke.
That's really awesome. Okay, so let me ask both of you guys: what is the greatest revelation that God has given you thus far?
Oh man, to me is when he speaks, when he say move, move, and he can use anybody just the same way he used that young lady at my church. I could have just been like, nah, you know what I mean, and he just lets me know, man, and it's about the youth.
Yeah,
you know, it's about winning the souls for the kingdom, for the youth, and just teaching them, man, that you can use your gift for the glory of the Father. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
And one thing about God is when He want a message to be out there, no matter what the situation is, He will make that message go.
Oh, exactly, absolutely.
And it's so crazy when the message went that far, that quick. It blew my mind. And I was like, I'm so grateful that God gave me the opportunity to use me to let me be able to do that.
Exactly.
I was like, thank you, God.
And use your sister to help bring the light to it. It's really awesome, guys. I'm super excited. You see on my face, right? You know how I always smile and everything, but I'm super excited to be here with you guys.
Man,
let me ask you this question right here. Now, do you feel like Christian rapping has created a new era in gospel music that will bring more youth to the kingdom of Christ?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
I was gonna say, a lot of music and a lot of things that's going on in the world. It's really hard to capture a lot of people. So what the Christian music is doing now is trying to capture all youth and all different ages. So it's good that that we are expanding.
Totally.
And it's best to do it that way because how the years are going by. And it's not like back in the day, it's easier to get their attention when they're focused on what they're focused on, and you see that they're focused on that, so it's easier to get their attention on the things that they're focused on. So you try to get that message across in another way, and show them that you can still listen to that same beat, but listen to God's way.
Oh yeah, I like that. Listen to God's way.
Hey.
God's way is the best way, right?
Hey.
You can never fail with being God's way, right?
Man.
So I love that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so for those who are just tuning in, of course, you can listen to the Bodak Yellow Challenge on Awesome Radio at Facebook, of course, 106.9. Or you can go to the press release with Portia Bright, of course, and you can hear a little bit of that song if you haven't heard. But 11 million people have heard it by now. Probably more than that by now. They're probably about 15, 25,000.
It's
Millions, millions on top of millions. When God gets one, it ain't nobody can do about it. Don't you just love it?
Yes.
I mean, okay, so I've been seeing you guys at different churches and different events like that, and it's good that churches are being more receptive to, welcoming in Christian rappers. What has been one of the greatest things that you've been able to accomplish thus far with your career?
Absolutely that. Being able to be accepted in the church. And one thing about, shout out to my Bishop, Rosie S. O'Neal. KCC, baby. But that is like one of her thing. Her heart is so strong towards the youth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she pours that into us, and let us know that we can be used in church and outside of the church. And, that ministry, to be able to do that, man, that I'm just...
And one thing about Bishop, she teaches you can change the shape to meet the need.
Woo! Come on, gotta get
you can change the shape to meet the need.
That's right, absolutely.
And when Bishop taught that lesson, I took that far as I could take it.
I know you could.
That's right.
Absolutely. That's right. You shape this. That's right. Meet the need. That's right.
I'm just speechless with the whole situation or whatever. Okay, so you have a new single coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Fill Me Up.
Fill me up.
What's that about? Tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely. Being filled with the Holy Spirit. It's definitely Holy Ghost driven. Holy Ghost writer. That's my ghost writer. That's right.
Holy Ghost writer.
Shout out to the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? And it's about just being filled up and, of course, spreading the gospel and reaching the youth, man, again, and not just the youth, everybody. Yeah, bringing everybody closer and letting them know, like, that's our map. That's our guidance.
Mm-hmm.
He guides us, and all you have to do is ask him to fill you up daily. Let him, consume you till I overflow. The Tasha Cobb, fill me up till I overflow. Hey.
Oh yeah. Totally. So I'm gonna open the phone lines up, of course, and give opportunity for people to weigh in. Our awesome question of the day: are Christian rappers creating a new era in Christian music? So I totally want to know what your perspective is on that. We have Keya Smith in the studio. Awesome family, you can call in at 252-756-2008. Again, that number is 252-756-2008. We want to hear from you because we know you are listening right now. We got some good things taking place in the studio on your Awesome Radio. So, Keya,
hit us up.
Are there any tours taking place right now? What's going on?
We're in the process of lining up shows bookings right now for 2018.
What?
We've been getting a great response. So. Man,
that's what right there.
Yeah, I'm like, just so grateful, man. And if you're looking to book us, definitely make sure you can hit us up, smithlykeya1@gmail.com. I mean, and we're just putting the calendar together now for 2018. I'm just excited.
I see you radiating over there. Longer, you going on somewhere?
So I'm going to be all over the place with K-City. That's my one and only sister. So
Nice. So for both of you guys, I want to know this. What's that one phone call you would like to get right now that would take your career to the next level?
Yo, Lecrae, Ty Tribbett. Yo, Keya, come on, let's do this track. I mean, Bizzle, Dayton. You see, I got on my hallelujah all day. Yeah.
Can't leave you up.
Right. I know that's right.
Amen.
I mean, just to be able to spread the gospel, like that phone call is amazing, though. You know, but of course we do have those that we look up to and that are like such an inspiration. And Ty Tribbett, Lecrae, Bizzle, Dayton. I mean, the list goes on.
Why those two?
I mean, Ty Tribbett is like, oh my goodness, he has that. He know how to take you to church and take you to the streets. He got that trap beat, and then you hear the choir in the back like, and then he just start going. I mean, he's amazing.
God go to the trap too.
You know what I mean?
God go to the trap too. We gonna believe it. They go to the trap too.
Absolutely, we gotta win them souls.
Yes, we do, and that's what Jesus is about. So before we get ready to go to a sponsorship break, Awesome Family, I want to encourage you again to head over to the Awesome Radio Facebook page on 106.9 and listen to the Bodak Yellow Challenge. You do not want to miss this. You are listening to Awesome Radio 106.9 FM, and we'll be right back.
Hey.
So what do you want me to ask that I haven't asked yet? That you want to get you want your audience to know? One good question.
I don't know. Y'all give me some questions. Do y'all have any questions for me? I mean, we're live up here. I'm trying to. Let me see.
We live, baby.
Y'all have any questions for us? Let me put some up here.
I
do. Somebody asked me, do I read the comments?
756-2008.
I do, Charles. I do read the comments. I do read it. Yo, Kentucky, what up? I see you, Kentucky. There's a gospel rapper by the name of, I know he's, some things are happening for him. Shout out to Rock Rob. That's what's up. Great things overseas.
And of course, we are back. You're listening to Awesome Radio 106.9. And if you're just tuning in, we have Keya Smith and Londa in the building. Yeah. Of course, on Awesome Radio, we do the hottest things. You know, we're about Christian inspiration for the family and ministry teaching. And that's what it's all about tonight. It's about fellowship and educating the community about Christ and so many other things that are a part of the kingdom. And of course, we have these wonderful ladies that are sharing so many nuggets with us. Hey, Keya, tell me this.
Yeah.
What advice would you give a young artist out there right now struggling to either get signed or, to get others to listen to the music?
I would definitely say, first, man, seek first the kingdom. I know that sounds like that's what everybody say, but Matthew 6:33, seek first the kingdom, because there was a time that I was out there in the streets and I was chasing my dream, and you don't ever want to be chasing your dream more than you chasing the Father. Woo! You know what I mean? So if you give your life to Him and you chase after Him, everything else is going to be added. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of hurt out there. It's a lot of evilness out there. It's so much out there. It's a cold, cold world. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And He the only one that has that prescription that can let you know, and cover you, and you want to keep it successful. And I'm not knocking any artist that's not, doing it for Christ. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm speaking from my experience. As an artist, I was signed to a major deal. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, I was like out there. I was on tour, a major tour, the whole nine. And it's like now the grace and mercy that kept me through all of that. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm here, I'm like, man, I wish I would have been gave my life to Christ. I had somebody come up to me when I was 23, and it was like, yo, I don't think your skin tough enough for this. When I was in the street, it was like, yo, you need to be a gospel rapper. And I took offense. But I was offended then, you know, because I was in the street. I'm like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm street. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, are you serious?
You want to rep your head.
You know what I'm saying? But that was crazy, though, how the real gangster is Jesus. And he laid his life down for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I'm still like, I'm going hard in the street. But, you know.
I think we got a caller. Well, but they calling in.
But I mean, I would say definitely give your life.
Caller, you're on Awesome Radio. Good. How are you?
Hi.
You're on Awesome Radio. State your first name and where you're calling from. Woo! Raleigh. So, of course, have you been listening? We have Keya Smith in the building, of course, and she's talking about a few things that are very important to us about the kingdom, of course. And our awesome question of the day is: Are Christian rappers creating a new era in Christian music?
I think it's very important to have the spoken word of Christ, and I think this is an awesome way to, you know, keep people's minds alive about Jesus and what He has for us and the life that we could live if we have in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing words come alive like that, it kind of affects you in a different way. Sometimes people memorize better when the word is spoken that way. And I love it.
Ooh.
Glory to the Father.
Uh-huh.
I was a BBJ fan back in the day.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, I really do. And when I first heard Keya, I was like, I told my husband, I said, I gotta find this lady because
Oh, glory to the Father.
her and share with her some of the notes that I've written over time. And
Wow.
she stole my ideas that, like, sometimes we'll be sitting and singing and stuff, and I said, now right here, this will be good for us. Like,
Hey.
female.
Amen.
All
She
right,
came through it, huh?
Hey.
You can't hardly find, like, female Christian rappers.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Not close, not in the area. So this is really great, and I love it. I mean, I was trying to make the effort the other night. He was in Washington. GPS just put us on a dead end road.
Oh.
Next time.
Yeah.
I'm proud of her, and I'm just excited for her because more people are going to be able to hear about the kingdom this way. And this, you know, we have to reach the masses.
Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely.
One way is not going to work.
That's right.
We need to reach people in multiple ways.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
calling
much.
us. I don't know, Keya appreciates that.
Yes, that is so encouraging, man. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to meet you too, sis. Oh wow.
Well, thank you so much for calling, and of course, encourage everybody else
Yeah.
listening to Awesome Radio.
I will. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Have a good day.
All right. Just blessed.
You too.
Now, of course, Keya, before we had the caller, you were mentioning about going on tour. My question for you is, what is one of the biggest things that you've learned so far about going on tour? So when you go on it the next time, you won't maybe make the same mistakes.
Definitely marketing, promotion. Or, you definitely. I mean, it's one thing because even in the secular world, I mean, that's what they're doing. They're like, yo, they handling their business, and we're gonna be about our daddy business.
Yeah,
we gotta have this thing. We gotta go just as hard.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So it gotta be, laid out. I mean, radio, marketing. That's why I mean, the radio is so vital to me. And I used to do radio. I mean, and it's vital. Artists need to, you gotta talk to your fellowship. It encourages me so much. You know what I mean? And then they gotta know who we are too. So that promotion and marketing yourself and letting people know who you are and how God changed your life is vital.
That's valuable.
Definitely.
So, of course, have you been finding trouble with putting a team together?
Um,
Because everybody see dollar signs when they, when you get a successful person before they actually really get out there.
Yeah. I mean, we've been in prayer about it. It's a lot of A lot of people call, a lot of people calling like, we can do,
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta be, in prayer and trust that the Father, He's sending the right people.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're definitely in the process of building the team, you know what I mean? And we have a couple already on board, but definitely praying about it.
Awesome. You know what I admire about you so much is the fact that we had met like last year sometime, and this was at the beginning when the So Gone Challenge actually first came out. You didn't even have a website, but God done blessed you. You know what I'm saying? Blessed you in the avenue to be able to sell your music, and it just gives me chills right there when I hear testimonies like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard it is for a woman to try to, rise above what other people say you can't do. Because it's a man's world. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people see that as rapping as being a man's thing, versus it being a woman thing. So I really admire you for that, for continuing to go on.
Thank you,
because there's so many ways that you can get discouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. I would definitely say shout out to my husband, man, Sammy. That is like,
Go Sammy.
That is my. We are one. He is like my supporter, my number one supporter. He holds me down, man, and he believes in me. He prays for me. He prays over me. Yeah. I mean, and he makes it happen. You know what I mean? So that's my partner right there. I love you, baby.
We've been doing it forever.
So what about you though? How are things progressing with you in terms of you getting into music, relationships, and things like that?
I've always been the one like when Keya say, I need something to do, come on, Londa. But here lately, I've been wanting to do more with my music and by, just by everything just like going on, I've been praying on it, and God has been surrounding me around, the right people and the right foundation. Mm-hmm. And he also I always pray about me and my sisters. God bring us real tight, but we always been like that. She's super tight. But, I always, want to spend more time with her. So this is another way to build all that. So I thank God for that, for one. But God is building me so, up to the point where when I write something, or when I even get a feeling to even write something down, right then I'll just write down. Yeah. So I know that God.
We got a caller coming in. Let's see what caller, we want to thank you for calling in. You're listening to Awesome Radio. State your first name and where you're calling from.
Yes, I'm calling from Alabama.
Florence. What's your name? Hey, Erica, I want you to hold on. Don't hang up. We have to go to a sponsorship break. You're listening to Awesome Radio. We will be right back with Keya Smith and Londa in the building. Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial.
Okay.
This is so awesome.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited too.
Trey, what up,
Trey? And we are back. Thank you for listening to Awesome Radio. We are here in the building with Keya Smith and Londa from the Bodak Yellow Challenge. She's done a few other things as well. I want to encourage you to head over to her website at www.keyasmith.com.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Head on over there. There's plenty of things that you need to be aware of. And that's what the press release is all about. Encouraging you and making sure that you're getting the information, that we're getting the information out there. That's the most important aspect. And so head over there to her website. But we have a caller on the line right now. Hello, caller. Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still here.
Awesome. So, of course, our awesome question of the day. Are Christian rappers creating a new era in Christian music? What's your perspective on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So I personally listen to gospel rap. I love gospel rap, and I was really at work the other day, and one of my friends had ended up posting, and I'm like, "Dang, that go hard!"
Hey,
I'm at work right now, and I'm like, "That song really go hard."
Glory to the Father! Wow.
My brother, my brother. I was like, okay, I gotta see who this Keya
Wow.
Amen.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow.
Amen.
Wow. Hey.
Well, you know you.
Thank you so much.
Amen
God
to
bless
that.
you too, sis.
Thank you for calling. Make sure you
Thank
continue
you.
to listen to Awesome Radio.
Be blessed.
You too. And she made a good point. And you know you can head over right now to www.keyasmith.com to pick up any one of those tracks.
Hey, yeah.
Let's do that. We actually also had a awesome person text in to let us know. I just wanted to say the gifts and talents that God has given these young ladies is amazing.
Wow.
The truth absolutely needs this type of message. I used to listen to gospel gangsters and a swift back in the day, and it was everything. Keep letting God use you.
Glory to the Father. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Amen to that.
Amen.
What other ways can people reach out to you right now?
Definitely social media. All my social media are on my website. I'm even on Snapchat.
Not Snapchat.
On Snapchat.
That's no Snapchat.
So y'all get at me Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Yeah.
Awesome. So I mean, I know you got plenty of things going on. Are there any other projects that we need to know about right now, or are you trying to keep things in wraps? Londa, what you doing? Here's a sneak peek, Londa. Come on now.
You got your album coming out in March.
Yeah, we working on that. We got a video coming up. We're gonna shout out to Kim too. Kim, hey, she definitely awesome woman of God, man. And that video we're gonna be shooting that November the 5th. Actually, I'm gonna be at the Lyrical Coffee House.
Oh,
Man, if
yeah.
y'all gonna be in Maryland, make sure y'all come and send some prayers. Yeah, send some prayers if you can't be there, but yeah, come.
That's gonna be a big event right there.
Yeah, I'm
how
excited.
You in Maryland and everything.
You know what I'm saying? There don't nobody but the Father. That's what I said. Send me, Lord, I'll go. We want to go.
Londa, you going to?
Changing shapes and meeting needs.
I like that. Awesome. That's that's crazy. Like, how do youth react to you, like, when you go on tour and stuff like that? Different places?
Man, I get so much love from the youth.
She is always calm.
I am calm.
And then when she rap, she's like a different person.
Yeah, she go in.
Yeah.
Glory to the Father. I am laid back. I like to have fun though. I do, man. Cause sometimes some people be like, yo, you so laid back, you know. They might think I walk around like, hi. I love to have fun, but the youth, man, they always lift my spirit. Like even like at church, at my church home, man, I get so much love. They just run up and like hug me so hard. I'm just like,
Are you signing autographs already?
See how she trying to do.
We trying to know. I'm trying to get one before you leave.
I mean, I do. I'm just grateful, man.
Yeah.
I do. I'm just so grateful. The youth hold me down, man.
Wow. How are you? So you have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are your children reacting to all the things?
Now my son, he dances. He loves it. He'll be like, yo, mom, that beat is hard. And he's like, yeah.
That's awesome.
And my daughter, she's 2, and she knows my sister's verse. Like soon as when it comes on the boat, so she's like, she's like, I mean, they keep me going. They definitely, that's my motivation. Also, you know, that's the youth to be able to pour into them, so their generation will be touched. You know, so that right there is, and they keep me on my toes.
Yeah. Do you think we'll send them any upcoming videos or anything? Or any feature songs?
Actually, my son, he'll be dancing in the next video.
What?
Yeah, he has a number in there.
You don't want to blow him up too quick, right?
I got. Yeah, you know how Y'all gonna keep him in prayer. Amen.
That's really awesome.
I love him. Shout out to Trey.
Amen.
That's my son right there. He holds me down. He keeps me on point. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be on point this generation.
Yeah. So I was reading too. You're not signed to anyone right now. You are an independent artist, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're looking to be signed.
Yeah. I mean, and if however the Lord wants us to go, you know. But you know we're hey. No, really. I mean, if whoever the Lord sends, we know that's the right move. We definitely are going to move it. When the Lord say move, hey, we're moving. But for us right now, my husband and I just been, you know, doing everything independently. Yeah.
Now, how is it like with doing things independently? Is it a struggle, or is it people are more receptive and want to pour into you?
I would say at times it can. I wouldn't say a struggle. Mm-hmm. I would say it's a process, and it's a learning time. You know, it's you being taught how to manage. You know, how to manage things. So, I mean, we've learned so much, even from the show going. Like how you said, like now there's a website.
Yeah.
You know, those are things that the Lord is still like saying, like, okay, you can do this. Mm-hmm. You know, and when it's time for me to send someone for you to step it up to the next level, I'm gonna put them in place. So we believe in Him for that, you know.
Yeah, so, awesome. Now, of course, I'm looking for a remix with Jeezy or something like that. Wow, don't know some Jeezy now, but I'm just saying though. I mean, because you guys have so much skill and everything, there's pretty much no challenge that I feel like you guys can take on like right now and like crush it.
Wow,
like seriously.
I was asking her, like, you want to do any other challenges? She's like, well, you know, if the Lord puts it on, so
yeah. How do these challenges actually come up? Like, how does that work?
I said the same thing. I really don't even know. I'm like, but this is what now? You know what I'm saying? The who challenge? I done seen some challenge out there that's a challenge. And I'm like, I'm up for challenges, you know what I'm saying? But there's just some of them that just somebody needs to shut them challenges down. So, we're going to do some type of investigation to find out who's responsible for this, because there's one of them out there that's really going viral. And I think everybody know what we talking about. And that right there, I can't. See, look, he even back here wiping his forehead like, whoo. Yeah. So, I don't know who brings these challenges about, but I definitely know that the Lord orchestrated. Even if somebody uses it, the wicked is laid up for the just, and you can use it for bad, but He'll turn it around and use it for good.
Totally.
So I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? And thank you.
Now, for someone who's out there contemplating on calling you, you know, like I've been watching her for a minute. How would you describe your brand right now? How would you describe your brand right now?
I would say we ready. Like, give us a call, man. Definitely. Like, I mean, hey, just call us, hit us up, email. You check out the page, man. Hit us up. What you waiting for? Yeah, you know what I mean. I feel like we ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's we about winning souls, man. So if we can be there, we're going to be there, man.
All right. Give us a call at 252-756-2008. We want to hear from you. We're about to head over to a sponsorship break, but you're listening to Awesome Radio 106.9. And if you haven't done so yet, head over to our Facebook page at Awesome Radio 106.9 to find out about Keya. If you don't know already, because this is about to be a lituation in here for Christ. A lituation. Okay.
Hey, Carmela, LaShawn, Frederick, keep raising X in your face. Amen. I appreciate that.
Let's talk about that Me Too channel. You heard about the Me Too campaign, right? Mm-hmm. It's basically about women who've been through sexual situations and been abused or whatever.
Oh wow!
All over Facebook.
I haven't seen that. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. Get this together now. We shout out to Louisville, Kentucky. All that. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate that.
And we are back. We got Keya Smith in the building and her sister Londa. And we've been talking about a whole lot of things dealing with the kingdom and bringing people closer to Christ, because that's what it's all about. Each one teach one. Right. You know what I mean? Londa, you having a good time?
I'm having a great
Keya, what about you?
Yes, sir.
You know we only do it like that on Awesome Radio.
I love this, man. Yeah. Awesome Radio, man.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome, man.
So October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, of course, and we always like to educate people about things that are taken forward. Have you heard about that Me Too campaign?
No, that is something to let us know about this now.
Well, here we go. There's a good chance you've all saw a post or a hashtag or something on family members' page about Me Too on social media in the past few weeks. As well as all types of news surfacing about women being sexually harassed and abused. And in response to the growing number of women coming forward about women who have been using the Me Too as a way to share their own experiences with sexual assault and harassment, it actually gives people a sense of magnitude of the problem. A lot of times women like to, hide their situations because they're afraid of what people might say.
Absolutely.
We get judged a lot.
Absolutely.
All the time. So what advice would you give someone who's going through a situation out there that feel that they can't come forward with it because of what people might say?
Man, I mean, me personally, from my personal experience, because there was a time that when me and my sister was molested, we didn't tell our mother until we were like in our 20s.
What?
So it was like a fear that was in me, and I didn't realize it until when I gave my life to Christ that I was delivered. I realized I was delivered from that. I let that go, because if you hold on to that, man, it's like you can't reach someone else that's like going through it. Like, even from me giving my testimony about being molested, I have so many ladies that are like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you said that. Now I can go and release what I have, and I've been holding on to it, And a lot of it has to do with fear, man, but it's about giving your life to Christ, man. Once you got Christ, man, it's like you can overcome anything like that strong.
I know, right? What was that guy that used to drink something and then was it Sailor Man? Popeye the Sailor Man. Get your muscles and everything. That's what Christ's gonna do.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm only speaking from my experience, but there's so many others that I've witnessed too that has given their life to Christ. Like, they overcome. It's like the more you speak about it, the more free that you realize you are. Like,
it's like breaking chains.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's freedom, man. And
don't hold on to that, man. No more power over my life.
Exactly.
I know, because I remember that one time when I had went through a situation where like one of the neighbors was trying to get, I was like probably like 7 or 8 years old. Wow. You know what? And the guy had asked me, could he touch me under my dress? And I was like, really? This is somebody that I trusted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I never told anybody. Yeah. So mama, if you listen, don't be mad. I just was ashamed and like, I ain't know what to do, because I'm like, I didn't know what to do. But I knew my father, he probably would have killed the person. Exactly. So all those things played into my mind. But I definitely want to encourage other women who are going through those situations. There is help. And actually, I created 3 awesome tips to help you with the conversations.
All right.
That may have been sparked with the Me Too social media campaign, or even to help someone who's experienced sexual assault or harassment. Number 1, first, you want to thank the person for coming forward. If a person comes to you, then they, for some reason, feel that they have chosen you and they respect you and they trust you. So it's important to communicate that they can trust you and that you're glad they felt comfortable with sharing with you. Because the thing about it, it's all about trust too, right? That's right. If people don't trust you, then they probably won't come forward and tell you how they're feeling or what they're going through. And that's again why we have so many situations with suicide. Because people feel like they can't come forward. You know what? I'm looking for something you to come out with something dealing like with suicide, like the combat that.
Yeah, we have something coming up, and it's called Wake Up.
What?
So that's right. It's definitely going to be on the Organic Praise album.
Okay.
So we're definitely going to be speaking on that very heavy.
Yeah. That's a big issue, especially with bullying and stuff. We gotta cover our children. We gotta let them know the importance of respecting people because they're different from you. Because you know what, God made us all different. That's what I'm saying. And this world, from what I know from right now, ain't going nowhere. So we all gotta be here and respect each other.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward to that. Wake up,
wake up.
Mama, you gonna be on that too, or you just holding that ground?
I'm gonna be on it.
But my sister right now, man, she is phenomenal, man. She's an awesome songwriter. She can sing. She can rhyme. I mean, like, I'm telling you, like, her album is going to be.
Who's the oldest?
Look, she is. And you know the funny thing? She always went like pointing at me.
Yeah.
We're a year apart, so actually we look the same age almost.
Right now, she thinks she my mama though.
No.
Right now.
That's what Silver do.
When we was little, my mother used to make her do my hair in the morning, and I'd be like, "Here my part," and she'd pop my hand with the brush. Look, she would think she was
telling on you.
I mean, back then, you know, I was the mama back then, but right now. She thinks she's upside down.
All right, so number 2, let that person know that their feeling is valid. If someone has gone through an experience of sexual assault or sexual harassment or abuse, it can have a lasting impact on that person, oftentimes changing that person's whole outlook on life. And we know that one's true.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure. Like, it changed, like, the way you think about yourself, your self-esteem, like, what you want to get up and look like in the morning, you know, your thoughts that run through your mind. There are so many different things that, you know, can change a person's perspective by going through certain situations. Because it sure did for me. And it wasn't until I got older that I started believing that I'm fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People telling me that I'm ugly, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't about that. See me today.
Okay.
Catch me out. Catch me out, man. So lastly, of course, we want to reassure that person there are resources available to help anyone that's going through a situation.
Yeah.
You can contact Real Crisis. Because I actually used to work at Real Crisis, talking to people dealing with all types of situations and stuff. And God, I would be on the phone crying. They didn't know I would be on the phone crying, but you just never know what people are going through. So again, it's always important to respect people, respect their wishes and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We all different, so we have to respect that. So I hope this is actually helpful. You can actually find sources online, of course. We'll be posting some things on Awesome Radio 106.9. If you need to talk to someone or share some information, do so.
That's right.
You know, don't be ashamed. You have power over your situation.
That's right. Amen.
Is there anything that you want to share lastly with our audience? Anything you want to tell us?
I would always say put God first in everything that you do.
Awesome.
And you'll always prosper.
Amen. I like that, Londa.
That's right.
I know. Like, you guys are so inspirational and stuff. Like, okay, so you have brothers and stuff too?
Mm-hmm.
Are they as outgoing and rapping and stuff like you guys?
Yeah.
They do?
My oldest brother, they love to rap.
So it's a whole family situation.
Like, yo, my mom would get in here and spit 16 like right now. Like right now.
Yo,
She will.
Keya, she right. I had to put her on the record.
For real. She be like, she'll call, she be like, yo, Keya, I got this right. I got that rap right here. Yo, check this out. What you think? I mean, real. So real talk. Yo, my mom loves music.
Wow.
She always has around music. So
I think music is that tool that God created, that gift to give people hope.
Yeah.
You know, because you can hear some songs and you be like, dang, God, how you just know how to touch me like this? You know what I'm saying? That song's like, oftentimes I tell my fiance, he be catching me singing all the time. It's just that music. Like, I could be feeling down, but I can touch. Like, I can turn on a specific track and I just change my whole outlook. And I like that. I'm so glad God is using both of you guys to be able to minister to people.
Like,
it ain't nothing like it. Especially in our community. We dealing with so much racism, discrimination. We still dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? So many people have died for our rights to be able to do the things that we're doing now. So,
man, shout out to, speaking on racism, shout out to Rob LeRae too, man. He has an awesome track called Black Boy, Black Girl. Make sure y'all check him out.
I had to come on over here to Awesome Radio.
Black girl. See, he got me here singing this song. I love that record, man. Y'all check him out. He's awesome, man, a guy.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So you're encountering so many different people, awesome rappers and stuff like that. Like, how are they feeling? Like, describe to me, like, how do they receive you?
I get a lot of love. A lot of love. And for, like, I had, like, the other day dating, actually from God Over Money, like, follow me on Twitter. So I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my. So, like, there's so much, like, in Bizzle, he has, like, even when the show gone, he was like, man, congratulations, like, on all success. I mean, it's, like, a lot of love. So, to be because, you know, there are times where, you know, you might have somebody that might not show that love. And it's like, to me, there's no competition because there's only one God. If we all on His team, everybody should be pushing everybody. You know, so
you know it ain't though.
You know what I mean? And that's sad. That is sad. You know, so I mean, you get a little the hateration, but you get it's more of the loveation and this litation. But now you get more. I get more love. You know. Because we seen some of the comments. I know some of y'all read some of them comments too, right?
By them internet Trojans?
Oh, it's been...
How you deal with it? Like, you know, how you deal with it?
I just be like, I stretch my hands. And then my husband, he like, baby, don't you worry about it. And I'm like, yeah. You know, I kind of just, it go in one ear, one eye. Right? I can't say it going
and I be telling kids, I'm like, I don't think I've seen anything. I think the Lord is just like covering everything up bad. Because all what I've been seeing is like good stuff. So I said, so I'm not even gonna look for anything. You know, and always be positive.
I see it though. Yeah, I get the notification like ding ding. Yeah. So you guys,
but
but we pray about it.
I heard about a couple of things that was. But anything that I do when I do it for God, I don't have no shame or I don't feel bad.
I like it.
That's right. So I feel proud that God gave me the opportunity and that we had so many people viewing it that God wanted that message to be heard. That I'm just ecstatic and not one message or anything could take that away from me. So, so I don't have anything to say to the negativity, but be blessed.
Be blessed. Amen.
I want you to be blessed.
Amen.
Don't live life in distress. Just let go and let God. He'll work it out for you. Oh, that's always a good one with them haters though. Like, seriously, because they can't do that when you come back with that positive stuff. They got to shoot, right?
That's right.
I like that. Always staying positive and stuff. I want to see you speaking in a school system or something. Like, speaking to young ladies or something.
Send us, Lord. Send us, Lord.
Exactly. We want to put that in the atmosphere right now. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody out there to call us right now who got a plug into the school system wherever you are. 252-756-2008. Only on Awesome Radio. Again, that number 252-756-2008. We want to hear from you. Let's get this lady in the school system, speaking to young ladies, empowering them. Because right now, you see she got the juice. She got that Jesus juice. She got that Jesus juice. So that's what we want to spread the message. We want to encourage young women to stay positive about their situations. They can do anything that they want to do. You are somebody. If you're listening right now, you are somebody. You can be anybody you want. Listen to us. Look at us. Head over to Awesome Radio so you can see all the ladies who are about their business, who overcame so many things, so that way they can be an actual model for you. So don't give up. Don't give up, for real. Right. Seriously. Are you going to be doing any blogging, Keya?
I wouldn't say no, you know.
You got so much going on right here.
I wouldn't say no.
What about you, Londa? Yeah. You be on social media like that?
Well, I work a lot. I work at a nursing home.
Okay.
So, I do work like all week and I get one day off.
Yeah.
And so I try to just be, kind of family oriented. And be around family and try to get everything in on that one day.
Totally.
But I'm always ready and always just focus on anything that's dealing with God and dealing with what I need to do. So Now,
Londa, you mentioned the nursing home. Now, how your patients? How they dealing with all this things?
You know what? They love me. I've always been a people person. I love just working with people. I love everybody that's there. They love me. I'm like literally probably the nicest person in the world.
Totally.
To me anyway. And so when I go, I always say I'm here because God got me here.
Amen.
And so I try to be as loving as I can. And like tonight, they had like ice cream and dessert, and so they listen to like the olden day music, and it's like music that I wasn't born, but I heard it from my mother.
Totally.
And but they, because they are older, they kind of more response to that,
Well, we want to thank you and Keya so much for coming and hanging out with us. The press release on Awesome Radio 106.9. We want you to tune in with us on a weekly basis every Friday on 106.9 WBISLP. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, man.
You know how it goes down and everything.
Yeah, but I would say we danced tonight, like with some of the ones that it's like it's kind of we kind of like just dance with them, like kind of slow, and got them to kind of move their legs and move around so it's
Hey.
Come back on.
Hey, what up, Dennis? Hey, yeah, boy. What's up, Grandpa?
Hey.
Grandpa in the building.
Grandpa.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's a wrap.
LaShawn, Keya.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
That's a wrap. We did it, guys.
We did it, y'all.
We did it.
I appreciate y'all holding us down. Lamar, thank you. Sylvia, LaShawn. Hey, what up, Betty? Yo, DJ Betty, hey. Hold me down, sis.
We gotta get us a snap.
We gotta get a snap. We gotta this. We
You
wanna
know
take
how
some
this
pictures.
head too.
Much love. Thank
I still
y'all.
slept when I'm in doing
Alright, y'all, so we're gonna catch some pictures, man. Hey, thank y'all for definitely tuning in. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all tune in to Awesome Radio. Awesome Radio.
The
Y'all
press
make sure-
release with Portia Bright. Make sure you tune in every Friday. We giving you news that you need to know. It's about the community. It's about the kingdom and bringing people in because it's all about Christ at the end of the day. Look at the smile that the Lord is putting on our faces.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You about that. Let's get it.
Hey.
Awesome.
Love y'all. Peace.
Deuces.